Hi everybody and welcome back to Mr. Petromo's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use green screen clips in your WeVideo. So it's super easy and super quick. On my screen I have a WeVideo set up all ready to go. So the first thing you have to do is pick your background. So I chose a nice scene here with some grass and some trees and a blue sky. Now that scene needs to go on your video 2 track. It's very important that you pay attention to which track number it's on. For green screen, you're going to need multiple video tracks. So in order to insert a new one, you just go to this plus button and you choose a video track and you add that track. And you can add as many as you like. It's kind of similar to the layers in WeVideo. Whichever one is on top will be layered on top. So video 2 being the one on the bottom is going to be the base layer. Now, actually, I have my little text box for my title entry on video 1, but that won't matter. Video 2 is going to be my base layer or the bottom part, and then video 3 is where I'm going to put my green screen clips. And then if I want a third one over top of that, I can put that on video 4 track and layer it over top of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import some green screen clips. Now you can easily go to Google Images and search for some green screen clips. Green screen animals. Oops. My dyslexia is coming out again. Slightly dyslexic. Here we go. Some nice green screen animals that you can pick from. Now, I caution you, as you look through some of these, you'll notice some of the pictures are blurry on the edges. And sometimes those blurry edges will not come out right on the green screen. Also, this cheetah that has the shadow, that shadow is going to end up being very pixelated and it won't turn out right. So you're going to want a picture with the fewest shadows, like this one has no shadows and very little blur. So that one would be a good one to pick. So I'm going to right click that one and I'm going to save image as, and I'm going to download it. I'm going to say Tiger Green Screen. And I'm just going to download it into my download folder. Then I'm going to go back to WeVideo and I'm going to import the media. Let me show you that again. I'm going to use that import media. I have to be on my media tab here, my media tab. And I'm going to click the import media button. And that's going to allow me to browse from my computer and select that tiger that I just downloaded. So I'm going to select that tiger. And he's going to come up into my media and the load screen is going to load. And when it's done, now I can take that tiger and drag him down into my nature scene. Now you'll notice when you preview, during that time, you only see the tiger. And that's because he's on the top layer. Underneath is my scene. So for the green screen magic to work, I'm going to make this a little bit longer. So it's about a 10-second clip. You can see the seconds on your screen there. About a 10-second clip. And then I'm going to get into the editor for this picture. And I'm going to go up onto my 3 lines and click that pencil to get into my editor. Now, the green screen part is under the final button under the editing called color keying. And this is super easy to do. There's no need to put into the symbol or the number code for the colors. All you have to do is use this nice dropper, and whatever shade of green, it's going to whisk right out of that picture. So all you have to do is go on the green part and click once, and it removes all the green from that picture. And then you can go back into it. You can resize the animal using your corners. You can place the animal where you want by clicking and dragging. And when I get them in place in the size that I want, that's when I can hit Save Changes. And now my tiger is going to appear in my scene. So we can go back and do another preview. So I'm going to start at my scene. And then my tiger is going to come in and stay in for the 10 seconds that I have him in. And that is how to use the green screen. It's super easy. So I'm going to do that one more time for you. I'm going to import another animal that I already downloaded. I'm going to this time put in a deer. And I'm going to let that load. and then I'm going to drag that deer in. Now I have a choice to make. I can either put him in video 3, but I'm not allowed to overlap that tiger in the video 3 track. Do you see the color change that happens? That's not going to let me overlap. If I want to overlap, I have to use the video 4 track. And now you notice that my little clip is in green. Now I can click it and drag it to make it longer again. And this time I'm going to overlap. Now I'm going to go right back into that editor, click that pencil, scroll up a bit, and get back into the color keying. Use my eyedropper again, click anywhere in the green, and then I'm going to resize him. I have to go back into the transform button over here on the left in order to resize him. And I'm going to grab that white square. I'm going to resize the deer. And this time I'm going to put it way in the background to make it look really small way back in that field. Okay, I'm going to put him in the grass. I'm going to line him up nice. I'm going to take my time. And when I have him in just the right spot, I'm going to hit the save button. And now I have my deer inserted into my green screen. Now let's go back and preview that. I'm going to hit that preview button, and I have my tiger first. And now I'm going to have the tiger and the deer in the background. And then when the time goes past, the tiger is going to disappear, and then just the deer is in the background. And when that runs out, I'm back to my background scene. Now, one more thing I want to show you is I want to put a cool Jeep Wrangler. So I'm going to insert a 5th video track. I'm going to add that track, and these scroll up and down, so don't lose yourself in your video tracks. They scroll up and down. I'm going to go back to my media, and I'm going to import that Jeep Wrangler that I already downloaded. I'm going to open that file, and it's going to load that Wrangler in. And this time I'm going to make my tiger and my deer match, so they're both in the full scene together. And now I'm going to add that Wrangler in. So I'm going to make that the same length of time as my tiger and my deer. I'm going to open up the editor using those 3 lines. I'm going to go back to my color keying again, and it's the same process. I'm going to use that eyedropper and click anywhere in the green, and it is going to poof out all the green in my picture. Now I can scroll down. Oh, wait a minute, I got to resize it. So I'm going to hit the transform button, and then I'm going to make it a little bit small. And this time I'm going to put the Jeep down in the corner like I'm driving. Except for now, I think I might be overlapping on my deer, so I may have to resize the deer again. I'm going to throw my Jeep Wrangler right in that corner, scroll down and hit the save changes, and then I'm going to go back and check my scene. And now I have a very cool scene with 3 green screen clips added to my background, the tiger and the deer and my Jeep. Now, I don't like that deer being behind my Jeep, so I'm going to edit that. I'm going to go back in my transform, and I'm going to drag him just so that he's not directly behind my Jeep. And when I find a good spot for him, I'm going to scroll down here and hit the save changes. And now I have inserted my images in the green screen and have a scene that I've made all to myself. So there you go. Not too difficult at all. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and we'll see you next time.